My friends, I'm right down to the very last part of Marsha's quilt. Are you here to check it out? I'm glad you are, because that's where we are. Just a little tiny bit left on it, and I'm so glad you're here to join me. Now, take just a minute to like and subscribe. Anything that you do with your hands or with your mind, activities that you're involved in, really do help to increase the joy in your life and other people's lives. So let's get more of these beautiful quilts out to other people. Marsha did mail this quilt to me. Yes, I take quilts by mail all the time. Pop something down in the comments and we'll have a discussion about it. And in the meantime, like and subscribe. You know, it does make a difference to be able to get this out to more people. Okay, let's have a talk right here about what's going on. I'm right down to the end of her quilt, and I'm planning on doing self-binding on it, which means I will take the back of the quilt and roll it over twice over onto the front of the quilt. Now, when I know I'm going to do self-binding, or someone has let me know they're going to do self-binding, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep the design in just a tad further than normal, so that you're able to trim the front of the quilt equal to the batting of the quilt. Get that stray out of the way. We'll deal with it as we need to. And then prep the backing, which is about 3/4 inch further. It does make it a little bit easier to prep that if the design is kept in just a little tiny bit. It's certainly not terrible if it's not kept in. If you didn't let me know ahead of time and the design was brought clear to the edge, that's fine. It's going to be okay. I've done it many, many times. Just to let you know, that is an option, something to consider, something to be aware of, is requesting that ahead of time, and then I'll know to put on the intake form. And be sure and keep that design in just a little tiny bit. Questions and thoughts that you might have, I want to let you know there's an arrow right down below, and you can follow that to another quilt, another video of this quilt being stitched out, and it will have other tips and ideas and thoughts about that portion of the quilt, and you'll be able to learn more items. Do you have other questions or thoughts that you want to chat about with the quilts? I try to share the tidbits that I have in relationship to the quilt that's happening right there. I have gotten some questions about a variety of things. I try to cover those as I come to quilts that have issues with that. So be sure and put something down in the comments and we'll start that kind of a conversation. In the meantime, have a great quilty day. I'm going to get this one off of the quilting bed. I'm going to get it trimmed up, get a new one put on, and march on with the next project. Enjoy your day.